This is why I would never in a million years go cave crawling. On the evening of November 24th, 2009, 26-year-old John Jones, a medical student living in Virginia, returned home to Utah for Thanksgiving to visit his family. That night, John and a group of 10 friends, including his brother Josh, entered Nutty Putty Cave around 8 p.m. for what they intended to be a fun family caving outing. Shortly after entering and exploring a larger chamber known as the Big Slide, John and Josh split from the rest of the group to search for a narrow challenge passage called the Birth Canal. He entered the passage head first, using his hips, stomach, and fingers to push himself deeper. As he progressed, the passage grew narrower and soon found himself unable to turn around, but he continued forward anyway. The tunnel dropped and appeared to widen at the bottom. John slid his torso over a lip of rock into a fissure that was only about 10 inches wide at its entrance. However, once his chest expanded again, the rock closed in, leaving him wedged head first and trapped upside down. One of John's arms became pinned under his chest, and the other was forced backward by a rock outcropping. When Josh discovered that John was trapped deep inside the rock, he initially thought it might be another adventurous family anecdote. But as he crawled toward him through the mud and tight walls, he realized the situation was grave. Josh prayed and attempted to help by wrapping his feet around John's calves and pulling, but John slipped right back into the crevice when the hold was released. Understanding the severity of the situation, Josh retrieved to the surface and called 911 to get professional help. As rescue teams mobilized, the two brothers made small talk and sang hymns to stay mentally engaged. Rescuers arrived and began intricate work deep in the cave. They faced extreme challenges due to the tight calcite-coated tunnels, which made it difficult to pass gear or create a simple extraction. Medical experts understood that John's position was deteriorating his physiology. Being nearly upside down caused blood and fluids to pool in his brain and lungs, which greatly compromised his circulation and breathing. Volunteers and professional rescuers spent hours rigging rope and pulley systems anchored with climbing cams. They tried numerous techniques, including lowering water and supplies, cutting off clothing to gain inches of space, and even attempting to shift his body position, all in hopes of freeing him. At different points, teams even considered using vegetable oil to reduce friction or explosives to widen passages, but both options proved unworkable or unsafe. Meanwhile, John's wife Emily waited by the phone all night, hoping for good news. She later traveled to the cave site early on November 25th, finding more than 100 rescuers and emergency vehicles assembled in efforts to save her husband. At one point, the team briefly made progress, inching him out of the crevice. During the incident, one of the rescuers was severely injured by a flying carabiner to the face. After many hours of grueling work and more than a full day trapped inside, it became clear that the rescuers could not extract John without causing serious injury or further risk. Shortly before Thanksgiving Day, John Jones lost his life inside the cave, a heartbreaking end to the intense rescue efforts that spanned more than 24 hours. Following the incident, officials decided to permanently seal Nutty Putty Cave out of safety concerns and respect for the tragedy, making it inaccessible to future explorers. If you'd like a shout out, feel free to send a case to me. And of course, if the macabre intrigues you, be sure to like, share, and subscribe.